Yo, what's up guys? Thank you guys for clicking on the video. Welcome back. I just want to give you a quick little intro to what you're going to expect in this video. This video, I was battling fuel issues and it looks like I've lost some of the footage. I was going through the editing and there was some parts that I was like, what happened in between? So I lost some of the footage, so it might skip around and be a little kind of weird to you, but nevertheless, you could see some of the stuff that I went through. The dual pump was working, pretty well after we, fixed some issues. You'll see that wiring was all messed up and whatever else. But as far as everything else, you can see the car was pulling, feeling good, and I still didn't, at that time, fix the front wheel drive issue. But nevertheless, here's the video. Check it out. Let me know what you think. All right, so I got my injectors back. This is where they were sitting. Alright, and then now they're back up to 1055, and at least it had no leaks. That's one of the good things, as you see, but I mean, it wasn't at its top performance. So we're gonna go ahead and get them in right now. There they are, sitting there waiting. I'm gonna plug them in and we're gonna test this thing.
Judo.
Looking clean. I like it. Alright, so it's time to test these pumps and we're gonna see what these things do. Everything is up. GLI cluster in there. Pumps ready to go. And I just want to make sure and see that I don't get any kind of leaks or anything. Alright, so pulled apart the fuel pressure regulator, diaphragm, and here's some of the issue. Like, this crap is corroded with the ethanol. I mean, look at that, rusted out. So maybe this is the reason. Maybe I could clean it up and see if, anything changes. I don't know, but man, that fuel pressure, like I said, it was at over 100. And I mean, I loosened it all the way, and it didn't loosen up at all. And the spring does move, so maybe I can see if I can clean this up, and hopefully it'll start working. All right, so I'm gonna cut real quick right here because I want to have a filter. I want to be able to have that go in place because I took off the fender wells and I've noticed, look, you see like rocks and stuff like that on the side, and so the tires were throwing up rocks, and I don't need to ruin my turbo. And as well as, my vents right here, so I don't need water coming down and in and then ruining anything. So, but I'm more worried about the rocks than anything, so we're gonna go ahead and cut that so we can fit a filter. So it should sit like that. Ooh, much better. That. So right in there. So that'll be good. It'll come down like literally right exactly. Right there. Alright, so that works. So I'm attacking the fuel pressure issue right now, and I just want to say shout out to my boy Malcolm. He's up in New Jersey. He's got a shop called B&M Auto Works, and this is what he said I need to do. I have to drill out basically this hole right here, and then possibly shave off both sides of this spring right here, just to see, but first we're gonna check this and see what it gets me down to, because right now I'm pinning at over 100 psi, so the car needs to be at 43.5 if it wants to run correctly. So we're gonna do that, and as you can see, this is super small, man, so nothing's really getting through. And here's the diaphragm, and you can see the difference it's just gonna sit in there, but we want to make it to where this doesn't fall all the way through. So we're gonna just shave it down a little bit so that, yeah, I mean, cut it, open it up so that, man, we could flow a lot more gas through there and won't have too much. All right, shaved down, and same thing, drilled out pretty well. Let's test it. All right, so I've been battling this fuel pressure issue for a while, and I've been trying all sorts of things, and everything didn't work. With the dual pump, I had it basically to a Y connector, and then it would run through, and on the return would feed the siphon that pushes gas back to the pumps. That didn't work. I was spiking over 120 psi, fuel pressure. I tried to drill out the diaphragm. I tried to do all that stuff that I showed you. That didn't work. So now what I did is I put on the feed of, from the two pumps, I put those to feed one of them into the siphon for the, like I said, the fuel to come to the fuel pumps. And now, finally, I think we're gonna have it. So let's check this out. Let's see where the fuel pressure is. Let's see the fuel pressure. Looking good. It's looking good. I like it. Alright guys, so I've been battling this fuel issue, and I mean, I've been having too much fuel pressure, and then I fixed that, and then now it's misfiring and all sorts of stuff. So just to give you an update, one of the things what I'm doing, what I found out is that one of the reasons why over here, my main wire that sends to the pump, this pump is the 525 that it's attached to, and that one was siphoning backwards. So that was one of the reasons why, having fuel issues and whatever else, it was running backwards for some reason. When I turned the key forward, it would draw, and then on the other one, the 450, it's actually pushing. So figured that out today. I'm playing with the wires and realizing like the different sounds. But then I found out, the reason why I had the misfire. I checked all the little wires on the coil pack and everything, and long story short, I came down to injectors, and we'd unplug an injector and then plug one back in, and we'd notice the change in tone. The motor would lose the power, but then I got to a certain injector that nothing would change. So I switched the injectors around, moved them around, and that injector specifically on a different one would cause the motor to still misfire, or the motor would run the same once unplugged or plugged back in. So that's an issue. But right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tackle this. We're going to go in, we're going to switch the wires around to make it so that both pumps are drawing and not just one. Sounds like 6 now. Alright, we're looking good. That's 6 cylinders. Yes, sir. It is fixed. Oh, hear it sounding so smooth. Finally. So something got caught in the injectors, and that's why it was misfiring like crazy, and I couldn't figure it out. But thanks to help, my buddy Malcolm up in New Jersey is always helping me out and suggesting certain things, and we were able to fix it. He just said, hey, try blowing out the injectors, after I discovered it was the injector, because I was going to take it back. Honestly, I was going to take them back and then have them re-cleaned, but thank God that he just gave me that suggestion, because I would have wasted more money, and blew them back out. So something was caught in there. We didn't see anything, but now here it is, running right. Oop. Looking well. Alright, we're gonna go take it for a test hit and see what it's doing. Mexico. Yep.
Well, now you got it back. Coupler blew off. Right by the front.
Like a dummy. Didn't even tighten down one of the coupler clamps. I don't know what I was thinking. But I think it's because I was going to get in alignment, and then I just put everything back together, the whole front end on, and I was just like, oh, I'm just going to drive it real quick and come back. So I just didn't think to tighten it down, but hey, it is what it is. So.
Alright. Try this again. Take 2.
Twin disc, boy.
It was going, I was looking at the AFRs and it went to like 12 something when you shifted into 4th, so it's definitely gonna need that fix and it'll be freaking really going. That's all he has to do, because that, I was wondering, like I was like trying to feel it and then look at the AFRs at the same time, which was difficult. But yeah. It's,
Alright, I'm gonna have to send that in to him.
Yeah. Try to keep a straight face.
Oh my god.
Man. What the heck happened? Hold up. W. What did it go to?
12, 4, or 7 or something.
Yeah. Whenever I drive, always gotta be somebody fast gotta pull up. But I doubt that that's gonna happen. And that's usually what happens with me. See, I would go, but this guy's like, he's kind of.
Boy, that window. Go down this window real quick, or some more if I gotta look out. Actually, right there.
Get some turbo noises. You think I can do a second? I was holding the steering wheel sideways like this. Like it felt like I was hydroplaning. I was going, gosh, dang. Yeah, that feels way crazier than it ever has been, honestly.
It's feeling good. It's
Yeah.
definitely feeling good.
I was like, yeah, let me get out the gas before I mess around and.
You just
Yeah.
short shifted.
No, I know. I short
second a
shifted
lot.
second for
So,
sure.
but-
I wasn't trying to go that crazy because I couldn't tell what that was behind me. But I mean, I guess if it was a cop,
You're done.
done regardless.
You done.
Yeah.
Yeah, done. All right, guys. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching. That is it for now. I'll see y'all next time.